Hey, have you ever thought about who makes sure the air we breathe and the water we drink stay clean? That's the job of the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, kind of like a school principal setting rules for a super clean playground. But guess what? In March 2020, if the new EPA boss of United States, Lee Zeldin, made a big announcement that's got everyone talking. He said he's changing 31 of these cleanup rules, calling it a huge day for getting rid of ones he thinks are too tough. He says it'll save money, like for gas or heating homes, and help businesses make stuff easier. But, wow, a lot of people are worried. Could this make our air dirtier or our planet hotter? Let's dive in and figure out what's going on. So, what's Zeldin up to? He's looking at a rule from 2009 that says gases like carbon dioxide, which puff out of cars and factories, are bad because they make the Earth warmer. That can lead to things like super hot summers or giant storms. Yikes. Zeldin's wondering if this rule is even legal. If he gets rid of it, there might be less control over pollution. Curious, right? He also wants to loosen rules that make cars pollute less to keep the air clean. He thinks those rules make cars too pricey. But what happens if more cars use gas and add more smoke to the air? Then there's power plants, especially ones burning coal. They have rules to stop smoky stuff or toxic things like mercury, a chemical that can mess with your brain, from getting into the air. Zeldin wants to make those rules easier for coal companies. But could that make the air we breathe dirtier? There's more to wonder about. Some rules help neighborhoods near factories, especially where families don't have a lot of money, by keeping their air and water clean. Zeldin got rid of the EPA team working on this. Huh? Why would he do that? Those neighborhoods might not get as much help now. He also stopped $22 billion in projects like ones to fight climate change or clean up pollution, saying they're a waste. He wants to give that money back to people instead. Zeldin says all this is like giving businesses less homework so they can make things cheaper and create jobs. He promises the EPA will still keep things clean enough, but how's he gonna do that? It's like a big puzzle. But hold on, why are so many people upset? Scientists and groups who love the Earth are saying these changes could make kids sick, like giving more kids asthma from yucky air or causing other health problems. They're worried the planet could get even hotter, bringing more wildfires, floods, or crazy hot days. That sounds scary, doesn't it? It's also not fair if neighborhoods near factories get dirtier without extra help. The U.S. promised to fight climate change, so could these changes break that promise? People are also curious about whether Zeldin's following the rules for changing rules. It's supposed to take time, like rewriting a giant rulebook, with steps like letting people share their thoughts. Some groups are ready to take him to court, saying he's moving too fast. What do you think about that? Changing all these rules sounds tricky, doesn't it? It's not like flipping a switch. It takes time, and Zeldin has to make sure it's legal. The EPA has fewer workers now because this summer were let go, so all done. Some folks think Zeldin might try to skip rules for a bit, but that could start more court battles. This matters because the Earth is like our big playground. Clean air lets us play without coughing, and clean water means we can drink or swim safely. Could these changes make our playground less fun? Zeldin says they'll make things like toys or gas cheaper, which might help our families. What's the trade-off? People are super curious and arguing about this. Some, like those in oil or coal companies, are excited because they'll but others, like kids who want a clean planet or grown-ups who study the environment, are mad and want to fight back. Some folks on social media say Zeldin's saving money, while others say he's hurting the Earth. It's like a big tug of war. This is a huge deal because it's like choosing between saving money now or keeping the planet awesome for when you grow up. What do you think is more important? Isn't it wild to think about how these changes could affect our world? I will leave you with these questions today. See you in another video. Bye now.